Hello again, everybody. It is the backyard hiker in his backyard studio, which is my uninsulated, unheated garage. So, today I am actually going to make a shemagh. I've seen them online. They can run anywhere from $10 to maybe $30-$40 depending on the material and the quality. Me, on the other hand, being the DIY individual that I am, and pockets being empty, I will make one here today. Give me a second. I attempted to make one a while back when I first saw them, and this is what I came up with. It is way too long and it is kind of short. So what I will end up doing with this is probably something. Anyway, my materials for this project are a straight edge, a measuring device, high quality H2O-ish, a pot, a pencil, and an old hospital blanket. This is made out of, if I'm not mistaken, these are made out of 100% cotton, and something to cut with. Now, I've done lots of research, as everybody pretty much knows. I do quite a bit of research online to figure out the best ways to do certain items. Right now, I am actually working on a DIY hot stove. So, I've got friends that were in the military that were active, and I want to say thank you for your services to all of them. And that's for another time. Right now, we're going to focus on the shemagh. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to reposition you, so hopefully you'll be able to see better. All right, first thing I'm going to do is make sure all this is cleared out for the most part. Lay out the blanket. I'm going to try and do this in two cuts. Well, I will make this in two cuts, but as simple as possible. Now, we are going to go. I've seen them measure out at about 42 inches by 42 inches. That's with the frills, but mine is not going to. And I will show you in a little bit what the water is for. Actually, I'll tell you. I'll measure this out. Instead of using actual dyes, my goal is to actually, can't find my pencil, to go natural items. I've got 42 here, and I'll go, you're not going to see it, 42 at the other end. All right, so we have 42 marked here, and we have 42 marked at the other end. I'm going to take my straight edge, I'm going to lay it out. The way I see it is if it doesn't get cut absolutely straight, I'm really not going to worry about it, because again, this is a DIY project. And then what I'll do is I will measure 42 from the other edge and then come back in. Or as it's folded, I don't think it's folded 100% correctly, I could just do it the other way. So, with that being said, I will come back to you when it's all done. All right. So, here it is. Approximately 42 by 42 inches. So, I presume, I'm not exactly sure how it goes on, but that's fine. I think you could do this. And then I know there's a lot of photos online. Let's do, something to help keep me warm, I guess, and during the colder days and months while I'm outside. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm not a fan of the all white. Like I said, it's a hospital. If I walk down the street, it's going to be obvious. Besides, I want to be out in the bush. So instead of using an actual fabric dye, I'm going to actually go old school. I will be going out foraging for materials or wood, whatever I can find that'll create color. And in that tea kettle, I will be boiling the water. I have a few other things I can put into water, and we will see what it looks like after that. Okay, so with that being said, I'll see you in a bit. I've returned, and as you can tell, what I did was, nice little fire kicking. I've got some green foliage with water. I'm going to attempt to boil it. And then I have some dead leaves in water. I'm going to do the same thing. We will see how this works. Okay. It is actually the next day. I needed to let it dry. Well, needless to say, it's hard to tell in the light. In this lighting anyway. It's darker. There. Here's the original color fabric. There we go. Side by side. Whoop. Yeah, let's see. There we go. Right now, this just looks like it's dirty, which in essence it is. So upon further research, I had the idea right for creating the dye, the process partially right, and it was the timing. Half the process was correct, the other half was not. So, definitely a learning curve, I presume. So it looks like I'm gonna have to finish this. But one thing that I do know, and that I've heard, is that coffee is definitely a dye. You could dye things with coffee, but it's not going to be that dark unless you use dark coffee. But anyway, so with that being said, thank you for joining me on another, I don't know, DIY fail again? Who knows? My videos are true. Does it work the first time? Not all the time. So, alright. Everybody, peace and stay safe.